Welcome. This is Master Prophet Noel teaching you Biblical Divination, Breaking the Powers of Spiritual Blindness, Volume 1 and 2, CD set. In this course, you will learn that the great prophets from the Bible used divination to unveil the secrets of the divine, but organized religion refuses to teach you the truth and uses spiritual blindness to keep their members enslaved. We will continue with today's teaching, Biblical Divination, Breaking the Powers of Spiritual Blindness, Volume 1 and 2, CD set. We'll be right back with today's teaching. Principle number 1, Spiritual Blindness. There are millions of believers worldwide that truly love God and want to spread His goodness, but struggle with their pastor, preacher, or bishop and church leader that forces them to tithe, give donations, and sow $1,000 seeds into their ministry. Today's church leaders are using lack of money, fear, sin, and punishment in hell to manipulate God's people to build their church with a hidden agenda of spreading false teaching that is causing spiritual blindness. Some of the top spiritual leaders can be heard saying, "This is your year," to encourage struggling church members to give the little they have in their pockets. Other church leaders will tell believers to trust in God and sow a large seed into their ministry and expect a harvest. Today's church leaders don't care that believers worldwide are struggling with unemployment, bad health, broken marriages, and legal problems. The church hidden agenda is to enslave its members to financially support their organization. Spiritual blindness is the method church leaders use to keep their members enslaved. In John chapter 12 verse 40, Jesus spoke of the spiritual blindness that he confronted of the church leaders about this situation. Verse 40, "He has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, so they can neither see with their eyes nor understand with their hearts." Jesus was speaking against the church leaders that are leading the believers astray by causing spiritual blindness. You as a believer must begin to understand that divination was a tool used by prophets from the Bible, and organized religion is using spiritual blindness to prevent you from seeing the truth. Now listen to the advice of an established apostle that runs a growing ministry, and I have personally mentored, gives about the dangers of church and religion. Listen to this powerful word of advice.
Yes. You don't realize religion is a bull. I mean, this is purely undefiled. You know, I was in religion. I was bound by tradition, way of me, and trickery, and and people prophesied and lied. And when you prophesied to me, one thing that you told me, you said I didn't trust people. You was 100% accurate. I did not trust people. I don't trust preachers. I don't allow everybody to come in and preach to people here. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good your robe looks. Yeah. I don't care what the ride is. You're not coming here because I can come and discern to let you know what's on your heart.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like this. I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of preachers. I'm not trying to have my own fault. I'm being honest with mine.
Oh, yes.
I didn't get free from, something. When I totally got free from sin and things that I had power over, and the Holy Spirit started dealing with me, when religion broke off of me, religion that will cause you to walk around in error and cause you not to be free in your spirit and your mind. I was so bound up, I was doing things, and I was so religious, I was down on other folks, but then I had this big old mold in mine. I was so
oh, yes.
This big old peak in my eyes, I'm walking around looking at other folks, but I had this big old beam in my eyes. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
When God stripped religion off of me, and I really got free, I started looking at people, and I had compassion for people.
Yes.
I had the God heart.
Oh,
It
yes.
was always there, but the thing about it, I mean, a lot of stuff I'm learning, they taught me wrong.
There you go. Oh, yes.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't eat this. I mean, I had the rules, and I was confused.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm hearing hearing that with a lot of people, Apostle, that they're coming to the ministry. They say, Master Prophet, you're teaching a little bit different. I'm seeing that you're making sense. I was experiencing this, but nobody had the guts to really talk about it. And let me make it very clear, Apostle. When I started my ministry, God ordained me that I had to speak what he gave me. And I paid the price, Apostle, because in the beginning when I came into ministry, people didn't want to open the doors because they didn't know how to deal with me, because they're saying, how is it that this guy is, where is he coming from? Where is his wisdom coming from? He's teaching people how to prophesy their way to wealth. He's teaching people how to do their own school of prophet. Where is he coming from? What's all this? But they can't fight against what I'm bringing forth. And because the content is original, it's filled with scriptures, it's filled with testimonies, they don't know how to handle it because they're still in their religious stages.
I was one of them. I was there. I put my hand up because I was bound. I'm just being put out.
Oh, yes. And that's...
I went to a Christmas tree. My children asked me one day, my son, my favorite boy, asked me, he said, Daddy, he said, why don't you put a Christmas tree up?
Wow, now that's deep.
I could not answer my baby.
Wow, that is deep.
But I went and searched. See, I went and searched. After my child asked me that, I went and searched the scripture.
Oh, yes.
Well, you think you have eternal life. He said, but them that testify of it. I said, well, Lord, what? We went to Jeremiah chapter.
Yes.
First thing we said, that was a Christmas tree. Okay, but you got to realize the people will worship an idol.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, okay, we can make anything an idol. I can make my car an idol.
Oh, yes.
I can make my home an idol.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that's the case, we don't need to live in a house. We need to go live in the woods. And you know, okay, now why is this Christmas tree? Okay, Jesus said, I'm the tree of life. I looked at that. So, you know what? If we take Christmas and take Christ out of it, people won't have a day.
That's right.
But Christians teach anti-Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying that you're Christ-like, but then Christ have a holiday, even though we know these are the ways of the heathen.
Yes.
Think about it, I'm not a heathen no more.
Exactly.
I'm going to be saved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was messed up. And I'm just being frank with you. A woman was campaigning. She was going to hell. I think she was going first class. She was straight Jezebel. Now I realize that Jezebel was sitting up in the church all the time, the one that come here with these long dresses on and look holy.
Yes.
And then Jesus said she's full of dead man's bones.
Oh, yes.
She's here to be holy from the outside. He said, but on the inside, he's calling the generation of Bible. He said, who warned you to fix the wrath to come?
Oh, yes.
Now, you gotta, you see, you discern the sign, you can discern the face of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what time it is. And I'm telling you, I was there.
Yes.
I was there so bad, and that's when I seen people in my ministry really start getting delivered.
Oh, yes.
We were truly getting delivered when I came out. I had a people like Pharaoh. I had folks in money.
Yeah.
Let my people go.
Oh, yes.
I had the people in bondage, prophet.
Oh,
I
yes.
don't tell anybody that God is a deliverer. And when I hooked up with you, I'm just been saying, when I came from the course, I was skeptical.
Yes.
So, you know, okay. But you know something? I did not judge.
That's
but I
right.
did, but I took time to go through each one, and I heard what you said. You said here's a cold conclusion to the matter.
Oh,
The
yes.
conclusion. Before you draw a conclusion. So I started listening to some of your tape, then when you spray it, you brought it out, boom, boom, like the witchcraft and stuff. Okay. He didn't say he was working witchcraft. He said divination and witchcraft. You brought it to a way that it was used, but it wasn't to harm people or do things to people or whatever.
Exactly.
However you put it. And I said, okay, look at the knowledge I'm getting. But see, the thing about it was, you said it was used in a way in God, but like astrology, horoscope. You
Yes.
didn't know that. The star years got something to do with this.
Oh, yes.
You know, and when you said that, you blew my mind.
If you enjoyed today's message and want to hear more of Master Prophet Noel spiritual teachings, please visit the website at www.universityofpropheticcoaching.com to see the large selection of teaching courses, CDs, DVDs, and phone mentorships we make available.